Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Thea, the Awakening, Return of the Giants, shall we? So Thea is a game that I played a little bit a long time ago, 5 years ago, I think, for about half an hour on PC, enjoyed it, but then kind of bounced off for no good reason. And I actually played it a few years ago on Switch and enjoyed it again, and kept meaning to play it on the channel, kept meaning to stream it, and just kind of, getting distracted. And I thought, let's do it. Let's play this game. I don't completely understand it. Hey, Ivan. Good morning. Good to see you. I don't completely understand this game yet. I'd like to learn it. The deck building, or the kind of card game that you play, is a lot of fun. And then it's like sort of a Civ 4X with some cool kind of random storytelling stuff going on here. And I'm excited to get into this game and play it further. So let's go. Let's start a new game. I am going to overwrite my save game because I think I only had 40 minutes before on that, and it was 5 years ago. So, summary of the previous game. Okay, well, there really wasn't much that happened in the previous game, but I appreciate that. Alright, so what do we want to do? I can start with Velas or Svarog, and let's see which god that we want to worship or operate under. Hey, Alex, good evening, good to see you. So, Velas, the keeper of the underworld, master of mystical powers and guardian of souls, that was your name before the great darkness. Now you are simply Velas, a lost god trying to reclaim his might. That's right, you're a god trying to reclaim their might. Indeed, Alex. The gates to the afterlife are slammed shut. Souls of the dead roam Thea and wreak havoc among the living. All you can do now is continue to guide your ragged group of followers toward survival. So Svarog is the god of sun, and then Velas is the keeper of the underworld. So let's see what this means. So all I have is the fact that my villagers are committed to wisdom. So that seems pretty good. Hermie, good evening. Good to see you. I'm fine with that. And let's see. Village focus, warriors, gatherers, craftsmen. So we could pick, what focus we want. I don't know how impactful this decision is, but let's just get a bunch of resources, I suppose. I'm not going to customize anything. Just going to dive in. This guy's got a really big book. My goodness. Hey, Jamie.
Is awakened. Welcome.
That's right.
No time to waste. You are a deity of the high pantheon, and you must help your worshippers survive the darkness. So what now, you ask? You are divine, yes, but you have little power, and so you will know the world through your people's eyes. This means sometimes you will encounter your own divine messengers, and maybe even face your own avatars. Weird, I know. Your first mission is to survive. Every critter is trying to make sure you stay down. So get food and craft better equipment to protect yourselves. You will guide your people to victory, either by sheer survival and progress, or by solving the cosmic tree's mystery.
Jamie, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Yes, I know. I keep meaning to get into this game more, and this is the time. Hey, Dr. Bockenstein, what is up? Yeah, this game is really interesting. I mean, it's so old at this point. There's even a sequel that I have never played, but I'm ready to go. So I could say, what's this? Who's talking to me? And what did you mean looking through people's eyes? So I'm not going to skip the tutorial because I would like a refresher on the controls and everything for the PC.
I am but a messenger. Theodore, you can call me, but let us focus on you. Thea is a broken land. The underworld is shut, and the undead roam the earth, and creatures of darkness that ruled for a century want you dead.
Well, Fading, to be fair, most guys want chicken nugs, but yeah, I think this guy in particular, the fact that he's permanently winking and appears to have a mustache that's pronounced on top of a beard with maybe a flat top haircut, gargoyle wings, looks like hoofed feet. Theodore wants probably a whole bag of nugs. Okay, so I need to improve our village and people, so how do I get started?
First, go and explore your village. Check the inventory to see your stocks and set people to gather food and fuel, like wood. Without food, people will starve. And without fuel, they will not craft or even heal, so these are really important.
Okay, gather food and fuel at the village. Anything else? Yeah, I saw that, Jamie. The sequel was on sale. I think it might still be on sale because of the, whatever Steam sale they have going on right now. But I always figure I like to play the original as much as possible before I graduate to a sequel, unless all indications are that the sequel is just a million times better. And that wasn't what I got. So, and because what little I've played of this game, I enjoyed. So we need to get food and fuel.
Yes, once you've visited your village, check out the people standing outside, the exploring party. Select your party and send them to me. I will wait for your people outside the village. I have marked your people's map with a big blue question mark so they will see where I am. Oh, and if you ever forget what your current task is, just check out your logbook.
Yeah, I think his mustache, like if you see a mustache that goes up and down, you know that that person is doing well and they command respect. From what I remember, it's like an amalgam of game types. It feels simultaneously, Thea does, like a tabletop board game, like Civilization or a 4X, an RPG, and then a card game. Kind of. Maybe some choose your own adventure story elements. Oh, awesome, Dr. Bockenstein. Yeah, I think I have that on my wish list. I need to look at that again. All right, so check out my village and people first, then send them your way. Let's begin. Enter the minds and bodies of your worshippers and begin the adventure. And this is how I like to generally start a game, is by entering the mind and bodies of my worshippers. All right, so I got an experience point. Okay, so this is my starting town here, Ostoya, and you could see, I always say Civ because it's a hexagonal board. Then this is my expedition group over here. And let's see, let me check these people out. Like, these people have equipment. Like, you give them paper dolls, or they have paper dolls. You give them equipment to go do stuff, fight things, which is awesome. But let's see, what is this all about? All right, so, okay. So I can watch a video in my browser. Well, we don't need to see that right now. I think the tutorials need to be reset, I suppose. So he wants us to go here. Now, my exploring party, it looks like they can move 5. There's 6 people in here. And then this is my city. Cycle between groups and village. Toggle display of visible resources on the map. So that's R. So there's vine on the map that I can see right now. There's some wood down here. There's mushrooms and wood over here. The logbook is L. Okay. So this is just what he wants us to do, which is to gather food and fuel. Go and explore your village, check the inventory to see your stocks, and set people to gather food and fuel. Okay, so let's go to our village. Oh, they want... Now this tutorial has... yeah. There's a lot going on, Hermie. Let's learn the basics of the map navigation first. Okay, fine. So I can hold this or zoom in and out. Yes, that makes sense. Press this to select an expedition, and then press and hold this over where you want to go. You see how much movement it takes to get to certain places. Now I'll help you set up your villager tasks. Click on the village to select your village, and click it again and select the magnifying glass to open village management. So in the village, you have people who are just like chilling here, and you need to assign them to a job. So I want them to gather, and it's kind of cool because here you can see all the resources that can be gathered. Food is marked with this icon, the I'm hungry icon, the classic fork and spoon. No spork. They can't be combined. Drag and drop a villager to start. Once the task is completed, you'll receive a resource pack. The task will then be repeated automatically. Okay, so, like, these people inside the village, these are not part of the expedition, and they have gathering and crafting skills. So, like, vegetable helper... we need fuel, obviously. So if I put, like, Dobrovit over here on this, his gathering skill will give him more wood. And then Slavko... Well, maybe that doesn't affect... Let me look at this. What if I take him off? No, it's still 7 plus 5. So maybe this only affects... like how much progress is made. And then if I put this person over here, then it'll only take one turn to get the veg, and Hannah can come over here. But no, Hannah's not good at this, is she? She's good at crafting. Right. Okay. So this will give me wood in 1 turn and food in 2 turns. If I put her here, she doesn't make very much food because she's not good at this job. But at crafting, yeah, fading. I think that's the progress towards completion, like production. So press play on clothes to set up materials for this craft. So if we want to make clothing for people to wear, you have to get different like materials to make recipes. So if I go string, and then I go, I don't know, and then they want string again, and then string again, and I can make a plain shirt with all of this yarn. I could instead, though, swap out, like, this secondary material, leather, and make something different. Now, if I make it leather, it is, yeah, well, the whole point is, I believe, that, like, you're a god that's, like, lost all power and are barely hanging on to life. And you only have a few of your followers left to kind of, like, go out and do your bidding. So it's not good. So this is 42 labor it's going to take, and it's going to be bad quality. Is this better? What does this icon mean? Research points. The amount of research points gained for completing it. Okay. If I do this, I do get some research points for whatever that's worth. And then if I put leather as the catalyst, would it change it at all if I just went all leather? Okay, leather shirt. this is actually considered... It may not be easy to get out of, but it certainly looks cool. That's hilarious. Okay, so this has 3 armor and 1 dexterity, but if I go with the plain shirt, it's 2 armor. So the leather shirt's probably better, but I think you need leather for other stuff. So let's just go like this. Now, Hannah can make this and destroy it because she's good at this job. And then we need somebody to cook as well, but we don't have enough people. Now, I don't know if I need to make... Exactly, Hermie. We're not ready to give them that just yet. So I'm okay with this distribution of our labor. Remember, you can click the question mark to get help. You can find these tutorial videos. Clicking on the hourglass ends the turn. Okay, so we're not ready to end the turn because we need to move these people up to the tutorial area. But we could also, like, if I click on resource, I could go here and just get some more wood. Or I could get berries or whatever. Let's go here and just pick up vine. And then, research. Oh, that's right. I gotta research. Oh, no, I need to set research. Okay. The research screen allows you to spend advancement points to unlock new resources, crafting, and construction resources. Or recipes. Okay, wow, look at this. There's a lot on here on this research web. An advancement point is given when enough research points are collected. Research points are gained by crafting and constructing, visiting ruins, and also in some events. Okay, so for example, I do have 1 advancement point. So I could go over here, and I could research dark wood. Adds 5 units of this resource to your settlement's inventory. At least one place where it can be gathered will always be revealed after researching it. It's slightly poisonous, okay? So I could also research elven wood. I know, Hermie. That's... Well, I mean, we need to make it out of good wood, right? So that's definite. What's this? Oh. Well, we are going to go get some vine. Already. I don't really know what would be... I mean, like, all of this looks good. I seem to want all of it. What is this? Amber. Oh, you use these for giving a random skill bonus upon crafting weapons and armor. I don't know, amber seems good, but it seems like further down the line of what's immediately essential for our survival. So, wicker... cane. I mean, wicker. We need to have some nice wicker chairs to relax in. Stronger gold, steel. Spider silk. Well, I don't know. I'll just go amber. That's fine. So, we're doing amber. This could be a huge mistake, but I did it. And now, the villagers need to eat. Each person uses 1 food item marked with food per turn. Uh-oh. Food is needed to heal wounds. If villagers run out of food, they will starve and eventually die. Not ideal. Having good variety of food provides many bonuses. Fuel is needed in the village, and in camps, 1 fuel item per turn is used. Okay. Without fuel, there'll be no additional healing, and any task will take twice as long to complete. Well, this is why we were making food and fuel in our home. Is there a way on this screen? Yeah, here we go. I have food enough for 11 turns and fuel enough for 10 turns, it looks like. I know, Hermie. What am I worried about? Oh, there's some treasure over here. What's this? Give me the deets. Happy, exactly, right? We fast here 6 days a week. It's a 6-day week. I mean, I kind of want to get this treasure. Is it guarded by any baddies? Do I need to worry about baddies? It looks like it's on some ruins. Let me check out my crew here. Let me see this. What is this? Equipment. All right, who's in this team? All right. Drag and drop a piece of equipment onto a highlighted slot. You can use shift left click too. Note that your villagers can only carry a limited weight depending on their strength. Right. So look at this guy's picture. Ledurg. Ledurg is just carrying rabbits. This rabbit appears to still be alive. And he's like, I got these for food. He also has... He might be a ventriloquist. Look what he's carrying. The Sword of Darkness. Dark wood seeps with decay and destruction. Perfect for a hefty two-handed killer! Exclamation point. I'm hoping that's what the plan is, Hermie. So we got a wooden bow and we got a Sword of Darkness. Everything is equipped by somebody in my group. Now this guy, you could see, this is where it gets wild in this game. This is all of their attributes down here. The level, their skill, and these come into play when you're doing the way that this game resolves combat, which is with a card game. That's actually really fun. So I don't think anybody, I mean, Bogoslawa, or Bogoslawa has, you know, a thorn. Like a thorn in your side, this pike will stick to your foes and drive them crazy. That's about how I would describe a pike. That's awesome. Elder, good evening. I hope he uses rabbits like nunchucks. And Vera, she's stout. She's got this laminar armor and then like a big old heavy hatchet. Big old ironclad chopper, this one. It's great. Exactly, Herbie. He's like, I got this bow that I found, and then this Sword of Darkness that I claimed from a dead god. Look at this guy. Luboslav. He's like, he does not belong here. He's in the adventuring team, but he's clearly the blacksmith. Like, we brought this guy along. He did bring this citrine axe, though. It's a sturdy choice for any battle. What is this guy? Oh, I see we brought, you know, Gandalf along here. Okay. Rasputin, very good. Good to see you here. So these are their inventories. Oh, this is my overall inventory. So we can, like, move things between different expedition groups if we have them. We don't. We just have the one expedition group. What is this? Malachite. Oh, I thought it was like the Tesseract or something. Okay. Interesting. All right. So I am going to take these people to this treasure chest. This could be terrible, but I need to see what's over here. Get this. Can you get it? Do I need to, like, interact in some way? Inventory. Move. Camp. Split expedition. No, we'll just end the turn. So, how do I get the stuff that you're on? How do I do it? How do I do the thing? Oh, here it is, question mark. Search location. I know, Hermie, you're like, what? It's just malachite. Bigger text on event screen. That's sort of what I want. Most of the UI is enormous and nice, but then some of the UI is too teeny. Let me see if that'll fix this. No, this part is just too small. Anyway, I'm going to search it.
Stumble across some ruins of an old city engulfed in mist and mystery.
Okay, so we found an old city, and we can search it. It's got a skull. 4 options unavailable. We're searching it.
Search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Look at this. We got 3 amber, some meat, and some more malachite. Take your loot and exit. All right. So we got some experience and research points, or is that just flat out advancement point? No, I think that's just research. Yeah, we don't have any advancement. Okay. So we did that because that was awesome. And now I'm going to go over to where he wants me to go. I had to do that part first. I'm sure he understands. So let's search this square. Now it's... I don't know what it is, but it's grayed out. And it won't let me just gather the vine from it. So that must mean I can't claim it. So I'm just going to go over here. There's a spider's nest. Mystery with an eye is quite mysterious, isn't it? Oh, okay, this says resource income. So the wood was collected, and looks like they finished production of the clothing. So we actually need to probably cook, and I'm going to cook just some meat, and then throw some wood on there. We can make some jerky. Cured and dried straps of meat with a decent best before date. Yes, it's the Middle Ages, but we know about expiration dates, and I mean, it's probably more important at that time, pre-medicine antibiotics to know about these things. So, we're going to make some jerky. And we'll just go ahead and have Hannah get back on top of it because she's so good at crafting. Now, we're still gathering, and you could see the progress from last turn. We're going to finish getting all the vegetables, and the wood's coming in. Excelente. So this is done... I guess I can right-click to clear it. Alright, good. And do you have any movement points left? No, you don't. End of turn. Alright. I really want to just go investigate that spider's nest, because who doesn't want to, right? Like, I know Theodore wants me to go to this, but shouldn't I fight some spiders? Alright, fine, I'll go over here.
Welcomes you. Well, hello there.
Hello.
I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
Thank you. So what now?
Events such as meeting me will occur throughout your adventures. Sometimes they are random, sometimes predestined, and always varied. Events can occur when you're out exploring, but also globally, or within your village. So remember, leaving your settlement unattended may be dangerous.
Okay, right, events can occur at any time. Anything else?
Many events will ask you to bring stuff or do things in order to move to the next stage. I asked you before to gather food and fuel in your village. So you can gather resources in your village, but also by setting up a camp when you're out exploring. To set up camp, stand on an empty hex and choose the tent icon from the mini HUD.
Oh, so that's right, I forgot. So to gather that vine, I would have had to set up a camp and then gather from there. You can't just interact with it like a ruin or something. Alex, I enjoyed Plan B, my friend. Thank you for the recommendation. I only played a bit, but I I've got some trucks driving around, so I was happy about that.
Good. Now events can lead to conversations or just random disasters, but they can also lead to challenges. To show you what I mean, track down a pack of boars nearby, marked by a blue question mark, and bring me back their bones.
Why would you need bones? Alright, point me in the direction of those boars. Oh, cool, Alex. I actually bought the bundle that has Dig or Die in it, and I want to play that too. Alright, so we got an experience and a research point. Excellent. Here's the boars over here. So it's going to take me a bit to get there, but we'll go there. Whoa. Oh, we can't move at all. We're done. Okay, let's see. So, villagers are idle. No, I don't think I had that. At least, when I bought the bundle, I didn't have it. Maybe I did. But I don't think so. I had mining mechs or whatever. Let's see. So Handa's not doing anything. Do I want to set her to do something? I could keep having her cook. Oh, but let's make vegetable. So veg with meat and wood makes bigos. Bigos, a form of vegetable stew. Traditionally made of sauerkraut, but any veg does the job if needed. Let's make some vegetable stew. They want a variety. They told me that. Alright, she's gonna throw that together. She's doing great. Now, there's nobody... I don't think there's anybody... Oh, I forgot to put her on there. Derp. Hannah. Oh, wait. I can make it... Yeah, just make as many as we can. I could set it on there forever. But, I can make all I can make. This uses all of my wood, so I don't know if I want to use all of my fuel. I'm just going to make 3. We got that. They gathered the veg and the wood. You know what, Hermie? That's a great point. It doesn't, does it? Okay, so then let me go to these guys, and we have... Let's end the turn. They only have 1 movement left, and the trees are too hard to move. Oh, the boars are running away. Oh no, they're on the spider's nest. Why would you do this to me, boars? I'm trying to track down and murder you. Can't you comply? Enemy spotted. Yeah, we see him. Yes. Alright, end the turn. Okay, now I could track him down.
You find the boars Theodore told you about. There is only a couple, so it should not be too hard. However, instead of a straight fight, you can try to do a proper hunt. If you have the right skills, that is. Or better yet, you can go all native on these beasties and wrestle them to the ground. Not an easy option, that one.
So it gives you a rating of like how difficult this will be. And if you can hunt, it always makes it easier because you get to drop on them, and you need somebody who has that skill. And it's definitely easier, so let's do that. God, they better not be.
You have the right skill, in this case gathering, to enter into an alternate challenge. In non-fight challenges, the wounds you get during the challenge do not carry over after it finishes, meaning you have less of a risk of dying.
So, I think... I can't remember if hunting then doesn't count as a non-fight challenge, so you're not risking as much, but let's see. You've started a challenge with hunting. How do you want to resolve it? Well, we're going to do it by... we're not going to auto-resolve it. And the skills used in this are offense and defense. And it's interesting because it's like, yeah, this is a non-fight, I believe, because we're using gathering, this basket, as our offense. And then we're using health as our defense. And then there's tactical skills, which we use. Here we go. So here's the little card game here. Before each challenge, your people's cards are split between offensive and tactical hands. Here you have the option to reshuffle if you don't like the draw. You will learn more about challenges and their mechanics once the challenge begins. All right. So my offensive hand, what you want to do is look at the... All right, so she is good at defense. I don't know why she doesn't have any sword damage. It seems odd. So he's all around good. He's good. This is still a good roll for this, though, because we don't want to draw these guys, I don't think, for fighting. So I'll keep. Welcome to the card minigame. Please pay close attention to this tutorial as the mechanics are fairly complex. And they are, but I remember really enjoying this. If you'd rather watch the tutorial, right. If you feel confident enough to play on your own, you may keep this tutorial window open for the reference and reopen it with question mark. To win, you need to eliminate all your opponent's cards. Let's begin. Your deck is made up of party members. The stats, damage, type, and tactical skills come from their equipment and skills. Your deck is divided into two hands, offensive on the left and tactical on the right. The starting player in each round is decided randomly. You begin with a preparation phase where you play your cards. The fight phase comes after all cards are played. This number shows how many cards you can play this turn. Each card is characterized by two values, attack and defense. Right, so Boguslawa has sweet defense but no attack. Attacks deal damage, lowering the defense of the attack card. When defense reaches 0, the card's eliminated. Characters may have different types of attack depending on the weapon in fight challenges or special skills in non-fight challenges. Some attacks may have additional effects such as poison, leech, or more. In fight challenges only, your wounds will be carried over from the challenge and can lead to the death of the characters. Offensive cards are for direct attack and placed on the battlefield using left click. Cards are added to the end of the queue. Some weapon and skills can modify an existing card's position. Tactical cards offer support. They can only be played using their skills. So you could see, like, Vera is terrible tactically. She has no skills. But these guys do have some skills that you can use. Support actions will affect the rightmost eligible card in the queue. Some skill description contains more info. When both you and your opponent pass a turn without playing any cards, the fight phase begins. The fight phase is resolved according to the card's queue position from left to right, so the leftmost card attacks first. Cards take their turn in the queue and attack the closest enemy on either side randomly. Once cards have no target on the battlefield, damage is dealt to the remaining cards in hands and discard pile. If the first fight phase does not conclude the challenge, a second fight phase follows. If both fight phases do not conclude the challenge, a new preparation phase begins. Okay. So this is my... So it's going to go left to right. So I want... Oops. No, don't put that guy there. No, don't put him down there. I didn't mean to put him out there. Wait. Can I take that back? Let me see this. I mean, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, but, No, I'm putting that guy down, is what they're saying. So he's going out to fight, and I don't think I could take this back. I'm dragging it. It doesn't work. Right-click doesn't work. And there doesn't appear to be any kind of, like, undo. But, Sid, good evening, my friend. This is Thea, the Awakening. I can play, however, first action, rightmost allied card in the queue, whose level is equal or lower than first action, it's moved to the beginning. No, that doesn't work. Counter offense. Discards a random card from your opponent's offense hand. Discarded cards must be equal. Yeah, okay, so this is good. If I play this, they only have one card on offense. I'd like to play this. Oh, I can't. I already played my card, I guess. Okay, well. Wait. There we go. Okay. So, they played Hunting, which is going to do 3 damage, but I defend all of it, and I do 5. Now, I can play, though, This doesn't do anything now, so I'll just put my man up here second. So it goes, he will attack here, and then it keeps going in order. Now, he got a +1 on defense. Now, why is that? Oh, because he has this. Right. So he has a shield, so it adds to his defense. Gotcha. Now, I can use first action, rightmost allied card, is moved to the beginning. So what I could do is actually play this to move Ledberg over to the front so that both my people will get to act before they do. I'm going to do this. So Ledberg is going to jump up to the front of the queue. So he'll do 4 damage, and then... Yeah, you're right, Hermie. It is more like hit points. Or health. And then Naitubil, how to say this guy's name? Naitubil. Or Naitubile. Or Nitubile. I'm not sure, but I like this guy's style. They'll both attack, and they should kill this boar before it gets to act, unless their card there is good. No, their card is not good. It will get to do damage, though. So what we have to say is, okay, I can put her down. She just won't do any damage. So there's not really any point to playing her. But I'll do it anyway. There you go. Pretend like you're part of the group. Now, if this was an actual combat event, she would probably be good at this, but she must have no gathering skill. Okay, here we go. So, I hit it, and then that boar is dead. So, we won, and...
You stalked the boars like a pro, and caught them unaware. Your loot may not be as plentiful as a straight fight, but you did not risk getting wounds, so your people will not have the danger of dying now.
Right. So, hey Joe, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I don't know why that second boar didn't do any damage. Maybe because it was... I think it's possible because it was a tactical card, but I'm not sure exactly. I have to get my head around the rules for the card game again. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. So it's the same as if I used my own ability, that because you can do that too with your own cards, but they're confused, so they miss the round of combat. Okay, perfect. Thank you for explaining why it didn't attack. So it's telling us that we didn't get the best rewards, but we got 4 leather, the bones that Theodore wants, and 12 meat. So that's really good. We'll take it and leave. We also got some experience. And apparently we didn't actually go to the spider's nest, which is probably for the best. So let's go back here, and we need to return to this. Looks like we made the vegetables and the wood. Yep. Excellent. So we will just end the turn. But there's nothing to do here. All the labor is assigned, so we'll just go. Awesome, Joe. Awesome. Yeah, this game is great. Like, I've only played it a little bit, and it was years ago, so I'm trying to kind of, like, reacclimate myself to it. There's all sorts of different things going on, but I really do enjoy the card minigame. All right. We have a person who's doing nothing. It's in the crafting panel. So, can we make any more meals? I don't have any wicker. Oh, no, I do have a little wicker, but that's what I'm using. I think... I wonder if I want to just make some more jerky. Just to get some variety in. And then confirm. And why don't you make like 3 jerky? There. And then go back here. And turn it in.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
Well, thank you. We have the bones.
Wonderful. Well done. And keep your resources. They may come in handy on a rainy day, you know. As you saw, you got both experience points and research points, on top of any material rewards. All of these will help you grow stronger.
Great. So we gain experience and research by doing tasks, and we can get rewards. So what now? Nick, man, good evening. Good to see you. Indeed, right? This is what he looks like. He's been concealing his appearance. Yeah, Sid, this guy's great.
So, you've discovered that some events will let you solve a situation through more than combat. These non-combat challenges are often just as hard, but it means that fighting is not the only way. Remember, wounds from combat challenges can kill your people even after the fight, so choosing a different path is often safer. And having a medic in your party will help decrease the chances of dying as well. Anyway, great job on the boars.
Thanks, but the challenge was still confusing. Can you run down some basic rules?
Sure. Firstly, you can always ask me for my tips again. Reset the tutorial in the help menu. But just to give you some of the core tips, initiative is randomly rolled at the start of each challenge, so you have no control over this. Your party is split into 2 hands, tactical and offensive, and again, this is done randomly. Cards attack their closest enemy on either side, and the round begins from left to right of the table. There are various skills and weapon types that give you special tactical and offensive capabilities. These are only a few pointers, so check out the help manual for more detailed information.
All right, thanks. What now?
Practice makes perfect, you know. So now that the boars are done for, let's practice one more challenge type. Social encounters.
Oh, God.
I spotted a fellow demon called Hurlik, and I want you to convince him to give you some gold. When you have it, bring it back here.
Okay, so there's a demon called Holik that I'm going to try to get gold from. Sure, sounds really easy. Where is this guy? He's over here? Okay. Looks like he has some bears with him. That's not ideal. Okay. So I will move my peeps as far as they can go. I know, Hermie. I thought the same thing. Like, the social encounter, that's harder than just murder. Alright, I guess we'll keep going. End the turn. We made some jerky. I'm gonna go here. Let's see what happens.
You find the Hurlik Theodore spoke of. He sits on a rock and stares at you with his large yellow eyes. What do you want? You looking for trouble? Because I could get you some. He clenches his tiny fists at you.
So I could do this to intimidate for 2 skulls, or I could say, no trouble, just want to talk.
Little? Who are you calling little, you overgrown pile of softy fish bags, you? The creature huffs and puffs at you, shaking its fists violently.
So again, I could go, for the difficult one, or, alright, our apologies, sir. Little is a mark of honor in our village, like we say. Hey there, village elder. You're very little today. Yes, let's just lie.
Sir, don't you see that I am a woman?
Oh boy.
But a compliment, you say? Well, I suppose being little is way better than being big. So you're kind of clever to call each other little, even though you're clearly vertically challenged. So, what's your business here?
I am vertically challenged. Hey, Cyborg, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I'm really enjoying it. This game has always tickled my fancy, and I meant to return to it. And it's a much, it's a very, very belated reunion with this game. I thought so, Hermie, but it turned out better because, look, now it's only 1 skull difficulty. Well, we were told you have some gold and we really need it. A fellow called Theodore said you may be able to help out. So, we're starting a challenge with, apparently there's 2 of these demons and a crazed bee. Cyborg, this is my first time playing the game on the channel. I don't have any videos of it on the channel, but I only have about I would say, an hour or so experience with the game, and that was about 5 years ago. So it might as well be a first time, because my recollection is hazy at best, which is why I'm doing all of the tutorial to remind myself. Okay, so, I don't want to auto-resolve it. I want to do the actual combat here. First action. So, in our party, what we want are people who are good at these abilities. So, let's see how it goes. Alright, so, oh, did it, Joe? They made it actually something you'd want to consider. So this guy has 11 health and does 10 damage. Like, Luboslav in this encounter is a pro. He also has a shield. Vera is okay, and Natubile, and I'm just going to butcher this guy's name forever. I'm actually butchering all of these names, by the way. I'm not good at pronouncing them. But this guy is good at this one as well. And then these people are actually good tactically because they all have something that we could play. So I'm not going to rearrange this. I'm going to keep this. Alright, so the Holik... Oh, boy. Okay, so the Holik is here and it has quite a lot of health. But what we can do is counter tactic. Discard a random card from your opponent's tactic hand. This is not likely to work because it's so low level. But support ally is very good. Naitubil? Sid? Sounds about right. So I'm going to then put my man up here like this. And I'm going to support ally to make them stronger. The reason I'm doing this is I kind of want... It's a little bit like Gwent in the sense that, like, you want to delay so that they reveal their hand sometimes and you can, like, better plan for what they've got. So it's a bit of like a game of chicken. I could play this dude straight up, but I'm going to just support my ally. And do some more damage. And we're done. What else you got? You got another one of these guys. Yeah, that's a good point, Hermie. And so he played a card to boost offense as well, which is scary. Now, this is non-combat, so we don't have to worry if a card dies, necessarily. But I'm going to start putting down my guy so that we can do good damage here. Get closer. Get closer is not bad. I'm playing this dude. And we'll end it. Okay, thank goodness. So all they had was this crazed bee. This thing stinks. It can't even do damage. It's crazy. It's too crazy. Yeah, Joe. I mean, like, that's what I recall from this, was just that feeling of, like, similar to something like Gwent, where you're, like, kind of stalling. You're just basically buying time, putting down garbage cards or cards that provide a medium threat to force them to put down their big stuff so that then you can, like, turn the tables entirely once you have all the information. So in this spot, we could play 3 cards, so we could play all of our cards and we can support our allies a bunch. I think that he's going to... I actually am going to see how this plays out. That's what I'm worried about. Is... Do they attack to the right? It says it attacks the closest enemy on either side. So what I'm wondering is, will Lubo hit here? But this guy will hit here. I need to see how this works. She's just going to go out there. And... Okay, Cyborg. So he will attack here, and then he will attack here, and then... So we'll kill this one, and then in fight 2, Lubo will get killed, but we should be able to finish this guy off with the combination of these two. Now, I'm going to support ally just... And then I'm actually going to get closer just to bring them in. They won't attack at the first round, but let's just make sure we win. So let's see. So, ouch. But he's... No, I had it wrong. So you were right. So he does attack the bee. I can't believe that... It's okay. We're going to win, but I'm so confused as to why he attacked the bee instead of the enemy to the left. Do they attack to the right first? Because when I asked the demon to explain, he said you attack the closest enemy on either side. And the enemy to the left seemed in closer proximity to the enemy 2 cards away on the right. Oh, okay, it's a coin flip no matter the card distance. Thank you, Joe. Okay, so it's random. Okay, well then there you go. So there's a little bit of, like, you can't plan for everything. But because this wasn't a combat event, we don't really... It doesn't matter if we get a perfect victory or not, because we don't lose anything. Right. So now we're going to another fight, but all they have left is this. Which is... They discarded this card, so they get a chance to play it. And this is okay. So we'll just go ahead and put her down and see what's going on. Okay. So this one isn't as good as the other one. So she'll live. This is going to be super easy. We have 9 damage right there. And then I can just support for 11 damage. And then this is enough to kill in the first round, but I'm going to play this guy like that. I like the Charlie Brown voices when they're fighting. Bam. We have won.
All right. Theodore is clearly up to his old tricks. Sending you here for his gold. Here you go, and tell him to come himself next time.
Okay, great. So 2 of my people got a little bit of blessing of speech. So for 15 turns, they have +5 speech. Vera and Nightubal. Okay, thanks. And we got the gold. Excellent. I'm going to see one thing in the settings, in audio. I'm actually going to just make it so that the voices are a little bit louder than everything else. All right. And now we got to return. It's going to take a while. All right. So get over here as close as you can. And everything at the home front is going okay.
As you make your way through the thick of the woods, you
Uh-oh.
come across a small clearing. There are signs of a campsite and faint traces of a bloody struggle. Whatever happened here happened some time ago, and most likely did not end well for the travelers.
Uh-oh.
Upon deeper inspection, you uncover pieces of a human body still scattered nearby.
Yikes.
You are about to move on, thinking it's best to leave a place of such a death, lest the attacker comes back or an angry spirit seeks revenge. But one of the trees by the campsite attracts your attention. The tree is hollowed at its roots, and within it is a bundle, perhaps stashed for safekeeping before the tragedy occurred.
So the only thing I could do is take out the bundle and see what's inside, which doesn't seem wise, but it's my only choice.
Inside the bundle, you discover some rags and a small stash of basic supplies which are still usable.
Apparently it was a good idea. So we got some exotic fruit and some grain. Great. I'll take it. Yeah, Sid, it still might need to be adjusted. It's still kind of quiet. And let me see if that... Here, let me go more aggressive on it and see if it's even easier. Okay. So now we can go here and...
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
Right, we got your gold.
Oh, good, you got the gold. That wretched woman owes me, but I have no desire to speak to her. Anyway, it's a matter of principles rather than the gold itself, so just keep it. You may need it to craft better stuff, you know.
Oh, okay, Joe, thank you. Alright, so blue abilities are like, they show up because you have somebody granting you that special dialogue option, and they're generally favorable, but sometimes not a good idea. Okay, well, yeah, I'll use those more often than not. I get to keep the gold. Yeah, Sid.
In social challenges, as you saw, you will face your opponent, but different skill sets become relevant, such as speech, attractiveness, and will. So just remember, different challenges use different skills. And so your party composition can have a great impact on the way you explore the world. As you perhaps noticed, you got research points as well as XP. You need research points to discover new materials and recipes for crafting and new buildings for your village.
Right. So I get both experience and research knowledge by exploring and even killing stuff. Got it.
Now, you will notice that some equipment as well as buildings in your village require a lot of stuff, often things that are not easily gathered or commonly found. For such needs, I also recommend scouring the world map in search of old ruins, abandoned tunnels, ancient towers. You get the gist, right? It so happens that I know of an old dungeon that you can explore and loot. I have marked this place on your map.
Okay, thanks. So rare materials are also found in the world through both events and places of interest. Is there anything more I can bring you?
Well, yes, I have a second task for you to do at any time you're ready. Craft me 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food. Any type. You may want to research some varieties as well to match your supplies. Also, leave these 10 crafted foods in the village until I show up. You don't have to rush with this one. Take your time and get to grips with managing your settlement. Remember to check the magical help button to read more. Yeah, I know, more about any mechanics.
Hilarious. So I think I'm close to having 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food, but I'll do that. And now I actually have enough experience. This is where he wants me to go. So maybe I level up next turn. Let's see here. She's done, but we can make some more food. So let's see. Do I have anything fancy I can make? I can use veg. I wonder if I can find some kind of recipe that would be better for this. Let me see my inventory. If you move characters to a ground group, they'll form a new expedition. No, I don't want to do that, but I want to see what food we have prepared. No. Here we go. So I made... Yeah, I have 30 of these and 29 jerky, so that actually should count. Do I want to visit and tell him?
Theodore welcomes you.
Oh.
Well, hello there.
I'll come back later. Okay. So I need to get to the dungeon before I can't just turn in the food. Okay. Let me go back to crafting and put her on it. Okay. And I think I can't really do anything, so I'm just going to end the turn.
A small group of travelers passes by your village. You exchange basic supplies and talk. Because of your kindness, they tell you of a herbalist living in a solitary hut out in the wilderness. They say she can cure any poison and even heal wounds, for a price, of course. They give you a map to the herbalist's hut and depart on their journey.
Okay, cool. Great. Worth checking out if we're ever wounded or poisoned.
Yes, wonderful. You made your first batch of prepared food. No longer are you a mere scavenger. Now you can cook. Crafted foods are more efficient than the raw stuff, so you may want to take them when you're out exploring, as they are lighter to carry. So now I have a harder task for you. Build me a building in your village. Any building will do. Good luck.
All right, so it did give me credit for the cooked meals. We just had to end the turn, and he gave us elven wood and some steel. All right, great. So we need to create a building. Oh, and what's this? Your people's ability have improved. Oh, okay. So this is in the town. These people leveled up. So, Dobrovit got a health. Everybody else got some will. Oh, okay. So I was wondering, like, I leveled up, and I was like, okay, I was expecting to see, like a character screen. But that's right. I don't really have any presence. I'm only presenced via my people. So when I level up, they all get better, is the way that I'm interpreting that. So you could see, like, my expedition group also got some skills boosted. So we're a bit better across the board. She doesn't have anything to do, and I could keep crafting, I suppose, but let's go to construction. They want us to make a building. Oh, okay, Joe. I'll have to try it out someday. Pasture. So what does the pasture do? Well, no, but I mean, what does it do? So if I put a bunch of wood on there, okay, fine. And I guess I have the vegetable. And then they want maybe this metal? Rearing your own animals means your people will not need to hunt so often, grants meat each turn. Ooh, that's very good. That's right, Hermie. Okay, Sid. So we can attract more people with a pasture, which would be great. Because obviously the more people I have in the village, the more labor we can do, the more we can gather, etc. And we get food each turn, which is pretty tremendous. So I'm going to go ahead and build this. It's going to take a long time to do this project, though. And it takes, like, she's good at it, because this is... Dubrovit could help if I wanted, but not very much, you know? They do not, Hermie, although you can make a potion at Hogwarts to do that, right? It's such a minimal addition to the project. It doesn't change the amount of turns that it takes, so I kind of probably want to keep him on gathering instead. So we can get even more wood. Okay. Good. Let me just dismiss these here. Yeah, this game is awesome. I just really appreciate how, like... I don't want to use the word wonky, like... But it's just, like, such a very unique game. And everything makes sense. It's all very intentional. I like, you know, the little icons up here. I like the fact that you have, like, this little expedition group that actually levels up, has different skills, does things that aren't just fighting, has equipment, and then you have your town that you're building up. It's all very interesting. The lore is also pretty cool. All right, so let's see. I'm going to take this group, and we need to go all the way up here. So let's just wander. I mean, I can fight these spiders' nests, but I don't know if I really want to. Alright, they're done. No movement left. So you can always look up here in the upper right. You can see how much movement you have left, how much food you have left for the expedition. I think if you start... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that the expedition is magically... Yeah, Joe, it's really cool folklore. I don't believe that any food that they produce at Ostoya is being transported to my expedition group. So they still have fuel and wood, but I don't know why they're... Maybe it is. I don't know why it's being maintained. It doesn't seem to have decreased. Maybe every time you do a quest, like, they give you that, or I don't know if they're gathering it on the go without me knowing it, but they seem to be okay. Pretty self-sufficient crew. Maybe it's like their skills are... This is what they have on them. They have some meat and they have some grain and stuff. Maybe when we killed those boars... Okay, thank you, Cyborg. That's what I thought, right? Maybe we just got meat when we killed those boars. Oh, and we found fruit and we found some supplies. That's what it was. We found stuff in... And the game is just giving it to us kind of through events so that we can not have to go back to the town.
It is time for the Night of the Goat, a feast in honor and reverence of the ancestors and forefathers, the so-called Zeadi.
The Zeadi! Alright, great. Night of the Goat.
You set a table with food and drink, set bonfires in a circle, and begin festivities. But this night, the Zeadi actually appear before you.
Wow.
One, an elder bearded man, speaks with a heavy, coarse voice.
You have done us proud, grandchildren. Now we shall cleanse you of any curses you carry.
Thanks.
And if your souls are ever burdened by the filth of dark magic, come to a city we once called home and seek us out. And if you prove yourselves worthy, you may be cleansed once more.
The Zeadi all nod in agreement, then disappear.
Wow. Okay, so she got Hannah got +2 folklore skill, which is used in intellect and hex challenges. Okay. Fair enough. Wonderful. If we're ever cursed, we shall seek out the city. So, hopefully that doesn't happen to us, but now we know where to go, which is over here. It's actually pretty close by. So they told us about the herbalist and the VOD. So this is for curse, this is for poison. Okay. I mean, luckily none of the enemies on the screen look like they could poison us. It's just 3 spiders now. Oh, God. Okay, so let's go this way and move this way. What's this insanity? Is that... oh, it's the exotic fruit. We should pick that up, actually. Nice, Cyborg. I hope they don't ambush me. I'm not ready for that. Now, I could just set up a camp and gather some. It cost 1 MP. Movement point. Right. So let's set it up. Great. And then if I want to gather... who's good at this? Okay, this is cool. So, I mean... Nitubile is like, or however, Nitro. I'm just going to call this guy Nitro. I'm going to actually rename him Nitro. That's easier for me to say. He's good at everything. He's like, I'm good at combat. I'm good at gathering. I'm very good at many different things. So let's get some of this. We don't have very many shrooms on us. That's easier to get. So if we put, like, everybody into this... Now, we still can't get it in 1 turn, sadly. So we'd have to, like, camp out here for a bit, unfortunately. He helps, but... Exactly, Hermie. But if I go over here instead... We can get this in 1 turn. Let's just get some shrooms. We're not close to getting the wood, but it's not bad. Cyborg, that is a better plan, what you were doing. I was going to shift them over, but yeah, it's interesting because, like, it, the way that it works is that your progress carries over. So, like, we already have 10 here. I wonder if that doesn't really help us. Oh, okay, Cyborg. I didn't know that everybody was only doing half. Interesting. Hey, Jokers, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Then what we want to do is put this guy over here. And that's about as good as it gets. I mean, I could pretend like this is a good idea. All right. So we ended up getting wood out here and vegetable and wood here. Perfect. So now I'm going to take the expedition and we're going to break camp and we're going to go to this spot. Oh, Joe, that's a good point. Yeah, we did get some better wood. And let me see my inventory. Yeah, I think we were using this dark wood. And can I tell them to not use it as fuel? Is there a way to, like, pick... Here we go. So I don't want you to use the... Well, which one's which? That looks like dark wood. It is. Okay. So yeah. So don't burn the dark wood. Burn the regular stuff. Okay, perfect. 5 food varieties carried. And so... these are... It's like a die roll. It's a 1 dice 10 that we're rolling to determine what bonus I get. Oh, okay. Thank you, Joe. So, let me see if I can find that. Oh, you get all of the bonuses? Great. Oh, I see. So because I have 5 varieties, I get 1 through 5. Okay, perfect. I was wondering why I got to move 6 instead of 5. What a cool game. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's all these like little hidden things. Okay, great. Allow use of new items. Yeah. That way we don't accidentally like eat or burn something I want to keep. Yeah, movement buff is gross. And then these all help you so tremendously, like in encounters. I want as much food as we can get. I don't mind eating new food, but I don't want fuel to burn, so that's fine. Okay. Right. Let me clear these out. And now, let me just move us over here. Alright.
You enter an underground complex that turns out to be some old, long-forgotten dungeon. You're not sure what used to be the purpose of these dungeons, but they seem large.
They're for storing dead adventurers. We explore.
Inside, there are 2 main tunnels leading deeper into the complex.
Alright, well, we obviously go right.
You take the right turn and go down a wide corridor with many doors
Oh,
on both
God.
sides. You try one of the chambers, and you see it must have been some old jail, as there are many open cells with iron bars. Before you can explore more, you realize the bones of the convicts have risen and are attacking you.
So this is a 3-skull fight, which is probably too difficult. Let's try another time. And let me instead, like, explore this place again, but go left.
Inside, you take a left and go down a long, winding corridor, with empty alcoves spread about in equal spaces. Each alcove hides a potential doorway to explore. You enter one such opening, and you arrive at a circular chamber with some kind of an altar in the middle, steeped in purple light from an unknown source. You find some old cobwebs and dust, but you find nothing of interest.
What do you mean nothing of interest? I got a bunch of spider silk. That's incredibly valuable. Oh, okay, Cyborg. Well, maybe I'll save it and try it. I have to get my sea legs with the combat. I have the best gear that I own equipped, which is the starting equipment, and I am at full health. It does feel like that, Sid. I know, Hermie. Only a fool would enter option 2. That's great. I like lightweight armor. Okay. So, is there, I'm sure there's some kind of... there is no quick save. Alright, well, let's just... What did he want us to do? He said, Theodore's Tutorial Part 9... Now, I could just be like, that's all we found, but I could also fight. Let's just see what it's like. Let me just check out my team. Everybody has all the gear equipped. We have all of the food buffs of a variety 5.
You enter you come back to the ruins, but realize either an earthquake
Oh.
or someone powerful has collapsed the entrance completely.
No, they won't let me go back. It collapsed. Okay, well, that's probably for the best. Alright. So I have enough food. Let's just go back to our dude. Alright. End the turn. Oh. Malicious spiders. Okay. Now, I didn't know there was going to be spiders on the prowl, but here they are. Luckily, that didn't happen, Hermie. Alright, so this is a straight-up fight. Oof. Yeah, look how good we are in the fight. Yeah, Joe. That's the... I gotta get... Exactly, right? So, I could re-roll this, but everybody in this starting group is pretty decent. They do a lot of damage. This guy, we definitely would love to have him fight, but I don't want... This is okay. So it's their turn. Oh, God. This spider stinks. Now, this is going to poison us, but if we kill it... we could use first action. This guy's got first action 9, which is bonkers. So, exactly, Sid. Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is poison. Does spear damage pierce? Cards dealing piercing damage is placed in front of the last card and deals half its damage, but only when the last card is an opponent's card. Oh, okay. Cards dealing piercing damage is placed in front of the last card and deals half its damage. Okay, well, I can confuse. Yeah, confuse would be really good so I don't get poisoned. That's great, Joe. I think, Hermie, what it's trying to convey is the reach of the weapon and not the pierce, but I'm not sure about that. Like, you know how, like, you have a spear, so you can... It's like letting you take advantage of the fact that you can hit it before it gets to you, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna... put my dude down. Yeah. I'm with you, Hermie. Reach would be fine. Now, here's a question. So this guy had a shield, which you can see it added to his defense. But this is a combat encounter. If the only damage that this guy suffers is bonus hit points from the shield, then there's no lingering effect after the battle, right? Like, basically, he has 5 temporary hit points to work through before he even starts taking his... Okay, that's what I wanted to verify. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and... I can just first action. Oh no, I was looking at the monster's level, not his. Oh right, shield ally. I see. Good point. I'm just gonna drop her and dare the enemy. So, now this one is confused because it came from the tactical. So if I play her, she will get to attack before this, but she'd get to do that anyway because this guy's confused. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Now, let me just see if I can figure this out. I guess it's random, but like this guy will get to attack and it'll hit this. And then he hits this or this, and then she hits this or this, and then the spear would hit this before it gets to strike. So theoretically, the only enemy that will get to attack is this one. Because this will be killed before it gets to act, and so will this, I think. Yeah, I'm using the spear. Yep, so she jumped in front. Oh! Whoa, okay, yeah. So no, that goes... I see. It goes before even the left to right play phase, or fight phase happens. She just wrecked it. Spear is amazing. Okay, great. Yeah. The spear is insane because it kills it immediately. It gets no retaliation. But also because, like we were talking about before, it eliminates the randomness of attacking to the left or to the right. Like, you know where it's going to go, so you can plan a little bit better with it. I like it. Okay. So now I get my turn. I could just confuse this guy so it doesn't even get to go. I could also just put her up to the beginning of the queue. Exactly, Hermie. That's what I'm thinking. If I use first action, she just goes up to the front. And then we could confuse this guy to lock it down, even though we don't really need to. But it's... Now that's over. And then I could just bring this guy in. Yes. That was awesome. I mean, that was an easy fight, but we ended up getting it, yeah, flawless victory, which is so large, and we got mushroom soup, which if we don't have this, will take us to the 6 food bonus buff. Exactly, Joe. I agree. Okay. So, let me look at my group. Yep, we got 6, which means we have intelligence, perception, and will bonuses for whatever encounter. You know, I think that's a good point, right? Like, I could uncheck this. I still want the extra movement, probably. I am going to run out, but yeah, makes a lot of sense. Let me go check back at the town. Click gather. What do they want me to do? I already did that. No, go back. No, I don't need that. We're building this. Oh, this is almost done. It'll be done next turn, the pasture. Hannah is insane. Like, she is so good. At crafting. Yeah. Attractiveness, not her best feature. Not very good at shielding, but she's a dab hand with speech. She actually does a lot of damage. This guy, good at fighting. Hannah does the most damage in the village. Why is it? It's because she has this thorny warhammer. She's like, I use this to build the pasture. Is there a problem? No, there's no problem. Just keep building with it. She's like, I also use this to cook with. That's fine. You do what you need to do. You approach the beasts and you have decided your plan of action. Right. So I always go hunting if I can. Because you don't risk anything. So these people are actually terrible at hunting. So we need to reshuffle. Because we want somebody that can actually do damage here. Okay, yeah, at least we have two people that could do damage. This is fine. Alright, so I have one, so I'm just going to put my dude down here. There he goes. He's ready. That's true, Joe. That's true. But you don't have to be as precise. Alright, we're waiting. Alright, that's all you got. So we clear that one without really doing anything. Now, I could... Oh, this is insane. So... Oh no, this is offense, not from tactical. Darn. This would have been good. Let's just play her. And... Get in there. A little bit, Sid. A little bit. Honestly, mostly what I remember about what I've played of the game is this card game, because I just really enjoy card games like this. Like, you know, it kind of like, you feel a little bit of, you know, a CCG in this. Alright. That's annoying. You're not supposed to have anything like that. Alright, but here we go. So, you know, dropping any of these cards doesn't actually really do anything for me. I'm just going to end. We should win, though, on the first, just right away. One dead. Oh, it didn't die. Nah, never mind. We got it. Get it. She's got it. So, it wasn't flawless, but wasn't too bad. Ooh, we got a shield. Great. Did somebody already equip that? Is that what the hand means? Boom. Oh, okay. It just means it uses one hand. You got it, Hermie. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let me go here and see if anybody wants this. Actually, most of my people are using a two-handed weapon, so they can't use it anyway. He could use it. Or this guy could use it. Well, you're already... This guy's fighting all the time. Take this. My man can use it. He's ready. Okay. Alright, let's return. Let's continue.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
Oh, that is cool, Cyborg. I didn't know that. We've been to the dungeon.
Excellent stuff. Perhaps you noticed how the dungeon had many routes to explore, and some may still be obscured for you if you lack certain skills. Magic users, and those who know folklore, for example, often find themselves finding more information or alternative options. But the same goes for all the skills, really, so make sure to send diverse teams out into the world, as you never quite know what you might need. I feel you are now ready to take on Thea without me. So long, dear friends, and may you bring prosperity to Thea. Oh, one last thing. Soon you will begin finding clues to pursue the mystery of the cosmic tree, so watch out for those.
Well, thanks for your help. Okay. Well, we leveled up again, which is good. And we are about to get a research completed so we can get something new. Alright, let's see. Astoria. Oh, right. So we're done with the, we're done with the pasture. Or no. Wait. Why didn't we finish it? Did I accidentally take her off of there? Maybe I did when I was just trying to, like, look at her stats or something. Well, anyway. Let's finish it this time. These spiders are attacking. Oh my god. They're coming for me. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'll take it. Keep it. That's all you got. Does anybody have... that's fine. I'm going to drop Vera. And... alright. Okay, no problem. So, what I can do now is I could confuse this one. But I can also first action. Counter offense. No. Counter tactic could actually work. But I think it would be better if I just did confuse and first action. That's fine. Alright, so I'm going to move like so, and then this should be no problem. Oh, that's right. Does Hammer get to attack twice or something? Oh, we got a sharp stone leg.
Well done. You have your very first buildings. As you can see, it takes many resources to build a decent abode. Or perhaps your god gifted you, in which case you cheated. Remember, the better the minerals you use, the better the bonuses from your buildings. You have a limit of 10 buildings, but you can demolish the old ones to make way for new. One of the ways to win over the darkness is for you to research more recipes, grow your population, and build more houses. So get going.
All right, thanks, Theodore. Okay, so a lot of stuff just happened. Okay, Joe, so it's the hammer is like trample. Okay, that's cool. So people... Ooh, okay, Cyborg. This looks good. And then people into town. Ooh, +1 gathering. Now you're talking. So, you know, I guess I did gathering, but I should do crafting. What would you guys recommend here? A building? The smithy? The well grants a random research. Herbalist hut. Oh, to get more research points. I see what you mean, right? Let's see if there's any food that I can make. So, because every time you craft something, you get research. So you're saying, like, have something that you can make a lot of. Oh, food crafting doesn't, though? Okay, so then let's pick something that's easy, like staves or light armor. Buildings do? Okay, thank you. You know, I think we got all that spider silk, and you guys were saying that it makes some nice light armor. Rings are important. Oh, yeah, nobody has a ring. But are rings, like, my only concern about a ring is, would I need a bunch of metal, you know, to get it? And would I need to kind of have unlocked gold or something like that to gain access to it? All right, I'll give it a shot. Let's see. Oh, you get to click on it to get more information. Oh, you could go like wood or bone. Okay. All right, let's try it. So we did it, and then we can go crafting. That's a good point, Joe. Armors, I was going to take both of them, so that's definitely... what can I make jewelry-wise? So I have some amber. Let's see what I've got. So, like, if I put in this and then this... The only catalyst I have, though, is this... That. Living brooch, or brooch. It gives damage and distraction. Interesting. I need... What is this? Stone? Now, what if I instead added... Yeah, what if I did do that? It would be this... It would give you gathering instead of combat damage. This gives you... This is pretty easy. The wood type doesn't really matter. What's sturdiness? Okay. Well, I hear you, but in the situation for the recipe I was looking at, it didn't actually matter. Like, I could use the easier wood. Hey, Coalition, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, if you use basic wood, you don't get experience? Touché. Let's look over here, actually. So, you get 9 research points if I do it that way. You just get less, it looks like. Or maybe I'm not reading this right. I need some bones. Oh, I see what you mean. Wood in both. This is pretty sweet. This is concentration, gathering, and damage. So good for kind of like an all-around item. Yeah, I'll make this for now. It's going to take a while. It's difficult. All right. So this pasture is done, I guess. Yeah, indeed. I appreciate it. And then this just gave us some meat. Okay, good. All right. So I kind of feel like I'm going to go clear out these spiders' nests. Oh, here's the resource, the coal that we could use to make more rings as well. So I'm going to go here and let's hunt. That's good enough. All right. All right. Ladurg is going in. This won't be perfect, but we'll get there. You know, Joe, that's a good point. I want to make sure I have this mastered, but yeah, for these really easy ones that aren't combat challenges, why not auto-resolve them, right? It's a good point. I don't really think I need to do anything. Yeah, Sid, I think it's like on... I think it's $5 or something right now. Alright, we got there. Oh, we got a dark pendant. Hey, Coalition. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate that. So this, let's see who can wear this item, if it indeed is indeed a wearable. That's awesome. Unlimited replayability is great. Okay, I'm going to go into my inventory here. I know, Hermie. I'm worried about it. It gives you faint folklore armor. Oh, this is really good. Who do I mean, this guy fights, so yeah, sure. Here you go, buddy. I don't have very much folklore on me, but faint is also something I don't have a lot of. He's like the only person that does have it, but it's good to have as many skills as possible, right? Let me think about that. So what you're saying is that this guy has a bow, which gives him range damage, but you're saying give it to a warrior so they don't do like 0 damage or whatever? Yeah, Bugoslawa does no damage, right? So this would actually help her so she could do damage. Now, is that because he has the traps skill? Or what is it? What is the ability that is letting him fight in a hunting challenge without having the range damage or whatever? Okay, cool. Thank you. That's great. I like it. So then we're, this was the coal down here, actually. So let me go, oh, there's coal on this tile. Let me click on my people. How much food do they have? 3? We still have some food, but we're going to run out of fuel. I'll need to get home pretty soon. But let's get some coal. Oof, the coal is tough to get. Yeah, Hermie, that's what I was thinking. That I could make rings and stuff, so I want to get it. It's just, it is challenging. Yeah, Joe, I see. Like, I could have a big boost to doing this. Good point. Right. Heck yeah, Sid. The RoboCop's got to keep on coming. I'm going to try to finish that game. I'm having so much fun with it. Alright, so what did you get at home? You got vegetable, wood, and meat. So we're doing great at home on supplies. Alright, so now we got some wood at that camp. This is good. We're going to need 2 more turns before we get the coal. I'm actually going to shift around the gathering because I wonder if I can put this guy on mushrooms to lock in some food. Yes, I can. I did buy it for $1. I'm so happy. Okay, so this says... oh, looks like they're done. She's done crafting the necklace. Or the jewelry. So we can't make any jewelry right now. We don't have the resources. But we could make some clothes. So I could say, hey, let's make some stuff out of dragon leather, shall we? Like this dragon hide blouse. Whoa, 6 armor and a leech. That seems good. If you really want to show off your status, parading in this dragon hide blouse will do the trick. I mean, of course it would. I mean, it could be a complete waste, but it looks good. It's 16 weight. I love how if I make it this way, then it's a plain shirt. Oof. Yeah. I know. It just became garbage. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I guess you're right. So it's all about the primary material. I mean, I don't have enough string to get away with not using it, but I wonder... It's not quite as good if I do it that way. This is the best one. Alright, it's going to take a bit, but it's going to be good when we finish it. And she did finish the production here. Okay, one more turn. One more turn in the wild. Oh, the spiders might come at me. No, they wandered away. Alright, so we ended up getting mushrooms and coal. Perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to stop camping. And we're going to roll up here. All right. So let's hunt. I think that's right, Hermie. It explains a lot. Now, actually, because I get to go first, if I counter offense, I'll just make them have to delete their card. Oh, okay, Cyborg, thank you. So we're going to get rid of their just hunting cards. They has discard that, and then we'll end the turn. There you go. All right, that's what you've got. That's not going to be good enough, buddy. Because we get to act on the first turn. Now, we have to have a second round because I made them discard their card. It doesn't completely kill their card. Oh, no, it comes out now. Okay. Ooh, what do we get? Some fruit pie? Do I know why the spiders had fruit pie? No. Am I happy that they did? Yes. By the way, I gotta do something really fast here. I can't say this guy's name. So he's being renamed Nitro, which is fitting for his appearance. He loves American Gladiators anyway, so there you go, buddy. You're in. And is anybody using... Now that I think about it, is anybody using this shield? No, I think I just have a shield that's like lying around that this person could be using. This shield is way better. This buckler? Yeah. There you go. Did you say a warrior with a two-handed sword could use a shield as well? No. Or I wasn't thinking about that right. Maybe they're not trained properly. Oh, okay, thank you. Perfect. It's so good, Hermie. I don't get it either. This thing is 16 damage and 3 poison. And what weapon type would you call this? Oh, he's a ranger. Got you. Got you. This thing is like, it's so incredibly damaging. His sword does provide some shielding, but this thing annihilates stuff. It's not bad quality, is the difference. Like, what are you using? It's the same. Hers is identical to this, except it's lighter. Alright, this is an improvement for her. I see what you mean, Cyborg, yeah. Alright, I think we're good now. Hunt. Hunt. Do it. Let's go. All right. We're going to drop in our man. End the turn. All right. So you have support ally would have worked if you wouldn't have been such a jerk about everything with this extra hit points. It actually doesn't matter. It's fine. We're gonna win because I demand it. Man, that didn't go well. It's like we almost lost because they got left with like 1 hit points. But we did win. And we got a necklace. Fantastic. Let me check out my equipment. So what is this thing? This is... oh, this is actually what we made. It's concentration, gathering, and folklore. This is for you. There's some meat right here, which seems pretty good. Running low on food. Probably want to get back to town. Let me go here. We have no movement. Okay, that's fine. Look at those seals. Just waiting to be eaten. Okay, so we leveled up. Everybody at town leveled. That was the expedition group. Then the town leveled up. Oh, we got a research point. So we were going to go here and let's go ahead and get armor. Light armor. Seems great. And then we finished the dragon hide. Great. So we're going to go to crafting and I can make some more of that dragon stuff. It gives good experience, too. Okay, fantastic. Ding, ding, ding. And we have 5 movement. We have a lot of meat at home. And we have a lot of lumber at home, too. Let me get those berries. Now, I can't walk there and actually get the fish, but I wonder if I camp here, will the fish be available even though it's like off the tile? Or do I have to have some other kind of technology to be able to get that? Yeah, okay. Fish and bird meat. So you don't need to like actually be on it. They work everything adjacent. Okay, that's cool. That actually saves a lot of movement if you know about that. Alright, here you go. Do that. Take care of that. I know, Hermie. They're like, I got a really nice necklace and this dragon hide blouse, and I'm wearing a burlap sack with 2 holes cut out as my pants. Hey, Timothy. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Awesome, Timothy. This is 3. Can I cut this to 2? I can. Excellent. Excellent. Let's get this going. Everybody's here helping. That makes sense, Cyborg. That's cool. Alright. We will end a turn. We're camping. One more turn. And oh, the resources that we will gather. Alright, so we ended up getting some bird meat and fish. Great. Alright, so I'm going to break up the camp and let's just return home. Oh, the places will loot indeed. Alright, let's end it.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Great. Oh, I see. I get to pick what its background will be. Do we want a gatherer, a crafter, or a warrior? Honestly, I could use some more crafters. The kids studied a lot. Crafting will help us build a better future. 13 options unavailable. Dear God.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
I like how it's like you have acquired Ola, the adult, and you have lost this little child. I mean, you don't have to express it like that. Why do you even need to tell me that I lost a child? Was that even of consequence? Like, was that a measurable statistic before this screen? I guess, Joe. Oh, I see, Cyborg. I just wanted to get some crafting jobs done faster. Then in that way it feels like I can get more like research experience or whatever. I know, Hermie. That child was at the rite of passage ritual just watching and was accidentally killed during the ceremony. It's unreal. Okay, let's go to crafting. Let's say, hey, you're good at crafting. Why don't you make something amazing with your ability? Choked on a turkey leg. Indeed. Oh, it's going to have to be, like, homespun. Ugh, this is awful. I actually don't think I have the resources to make this. Yeah, no, I can't craft anything. Oh, it's sad, but I could cook, right? Can't we cook something? We can. Now, because we don't have enough leather to go in the middle, because we have to use it all for the first ingredient. Mace, good evening. That's a good way to think of it. So what I'm going to do is go veg, meat, and wood. Make some of this. Alright, and then this looks tremendous. I'll try it again to see if I can actually make it. And then why don't you make me like 2 of those? Look at that. We make it so well. Excellent. So we finished it, is what they're telling us. So let's see. Yeah, this doesn't... It's okay. Like, I can make this shirt, but it isn't very good. It's probably not worth using a gem in that slot. Haha, Sid. Hilarious. Well, then, if they're not doing anything, they can go and... I mean, do I want to make another pasture, or do I want to learn how to make another building? What is the pasture? The pasture seems okay. Hey, J-Love, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. I'm going to do this, and then... we make a pasture that could attract humans. We already know how much we want to attract humans. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. I kind of want to go down here, get these berries, and then maybe go... Ooh, we found some enemies. Joe, I think I do have some warriors there. Actually, good point. I need to stop into town and probably get some more food and stuff for the road. So, Astoya can give you food. And let's kind of... Well, can I move not all of them? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Joe, that's a good point. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if we wanted. All right, and then let's go ahead and yeah. Oh my God, look at that. They have 3 children. It is a measurable statistic. I didn't think it was, but look, yeah, so we have the potential to grow by 3. There we go. Oh, I probably want somebody to have this, this dragonhide blouse and this necklace, too. Okay, I'll keep the fish, because I can eat it. Excellent. Sweet. Well, I think we're ready to move. We have... actually, wait, no, we're not. I could give some more lumber. I thought about that, Hermie. It's not a bad idea. Raw veggies? Okay. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. Yeah, of course they could. And then this way, we could turn on 8 food buffs if we wanted. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so we could get 8 food buffs, and then... Yeah, I like it. Excellent. So yeah, we have 12 turns of food and fuel, which is plenty to go around here exploring like these locations, but really just uncovering the map as we go. Yeah, and to Hermie's point, I could just stay here for a turn cooking as well. I want to gather these berries. That's another food. Awesome. Yes, there is a ton to this game, but it's great to be playing it again and remembering like all of the different facets of it. And, you know, once you kind of finish the tutorial and it opens up, I mean, look at these ruins over here that we could go explore. There's so much fog of war that we have to uncover as well. And I'm loving the game, but it is indeed my bedtime. I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out to the stream and checking out some Thea, The Awakening. I'll be playing more of this just to go further in this game and continue learning it. All of you who have come in and helped out with teaching me the game, I really appreciate it. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. We're going to be playing some Foundation tomorrow night if you want to stop in and check that out. Joe, thanks for your help. Alex, Sid, Hermie, Cyborg, thanks for your help. J-Love, Michael, Janice, Coalition, Fading, Timothy, everybody out there, take care, have a great one.